Hey guys, it's been a few weeks and honestly, my weight hasn't changed that much. I weighed in tonight at 178 pounds. So I think from the last time I updated, I've dropped less than a pound and it's been about 3 weeks. So I kind of hit a plateau. That's okay. I've noticed that every 10 pounds or so I kind of plateau and and that's fine. That just seems to be what my body does. It's like I lose 10 pounds and my body kind of has to catch up to that. And then I go a few weeks without, well, I guess kind of playing with a few numbers, and then I'll drop 4 pounds. And it's like, that's just the way bodies work. I can't explain it. Believe me, I'm no scientist. I did have a really great 4th of July. Me and some girlfriends from high school and college and just friends that we've met along the way. We rented a cabin for 5 nights and we spent the days just floating the river and on big inner tubes. We went on 3-hour floats and got some great sun. And I wore a bikini for the first time in my life. I didn't wear bikinis when I was a little kid. My mom didn't put me in them. And then by the time I was old enough to buy my own bathing suits, believe me, I was in no way any shape to wear one. But I did this time, and I actually don't think there's any pictures of it, which, you know what, that's okay. I'm fine with that. My friends told me, Julie, you look great. You have done such a good job. If you feel confident, do it. And I did. And it felt awesome to just have come to this place in my life where I've worked so hard for something and I'm going to show it off. And no, it's not perfect. It's not toned. I've still got so many problem areas. But I'm going to do this, and it's proving something to myself. So that was great. Another thing about going away with the girls was that my best friend, her parents come to this river every summer, and they've got family in the area. Anyways, so they were there while we were staying in a different place, but we paid them to basically cook dinner for us every night. So they went out and did all the shopping, and they cooked for us girls. It was incredible. One night we had a fish fry, one night we had fajitas, and one night we had chicken stuffed with jalapenos and cheese wrapped in bacon. I could go on and on. It was just incredible food. And it wasn't just that. It was always tons of sides, and it was awesome. Needless to say, I didn't track points. I do Weight Watchers. I did not track a point while I was away. I didn't count calories, whatever you want to call it. I just enjoyed myself. We took drinks on the river. We always packed a cooler full of adult beverages, and generally had wine or margaritas in the evening. And I know alcohol is empty calories, but I don't do this often. This was my vacation with the girls, and it was perfect, and I don't regret a single second of it. I had a great time. And so tonight at my weigh-in, my leader happened to be talking about plateaus. And I've hit a bit of a plateau recently. I've been around 178 pounds for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I know my body's going to kick into gear. I know once I start working again, because I'm still on vacation at the moment. The family that I nanny for is away. And that's kind of my routine. And I know once I can get back into routine, I'll, easily start getting back into the swing of things. But it's hard being out of routine. I don't like it. It means being able to sleep in. And when I sleep in, I generally don't eat breakfast. I'll have something like coffee. And then all of a sudden I'm eating lunch. And I'm like, when was breakfast? It's very hard for me to get out of routine. I think I've talked about that before. So I'm just going to deal with it. I'm just going to let it go. I know that my spring into action goal is, I set myself till next Wednesday, which is July 18th. However, Auntie Flo, as we all seem to be calling her. She's visiting next week. I'm not sure how it's going to affect me. If it's ridiculous, if it's like I gain 5 pounds, I'm not taking that weight. I'm sorry. That's my own prerogative. I will wait a week before I let you guys know what my spring attack string goal, how I did. I will change my goal date. But if it's 5, it's not a big deal, you know. As to date, I've lost about 10 pounds. I am 10 pounds lighter. And this is what I said when I set my goal, was that, you know, if I lose anything, I am that much lighter than I was when I started. And that is awesome. I know I look totally different. I feel totally different. And that's what I have to show. It's not just, you know, the number on the scale. It's the size in my jeans. It's wearing a bikini on the river. It's the way I feel when I wake up in the morning. It's how fast I can run at the gym. That is my measurement, and it's taken me a long time to get to get this way. And this video is just going on for way too long. I've obviously missed you guys a lot, and that's why I keep talking. So that just goes to show that you shouldn't go too long without making a video, because you're going to have too much to say. Anyways, that's all for now, guys. I love watching your videos, and keep them coming.